object that was shot down during the exercise turned out to be a Russian drone. The official line is that it was shot down to prevent an air collision with our jets training nearby. But the Russians refused to go along with that story and maintained that it was flying on their side of the border.
But it was flying on the wrong side of the border, right?
Well, it was hit in the Lithuanian airspace, but ended up a few meters on the other side of the frontier. So, as you can imagine, they jumped on the occasion to create their own narrative. In any case, the Lithuanian government has closed their borders with Belarus and Kaliningrad until the end of the investigations. As a response, the Russians have placed all their troops at the border on high alert and sent a quote-unquote military convoy carrying humanitarian aid to Kaliningrad. They are approaching the town of Lazdiche as we speak.
And nobody thought about stopping them?
It's a tricky situation. The Lithuanians cannot block humanitarian convoys without breaking international treaties.
Humanitarian, my ass. We can't let that happen. The so-called humanitarian convoy is like spitting in our face. Williams, what are our units in the area?
A striker company from 2nd Cav is training nearby. If they move at once, they should be able to intercept the convoy before it reaches the city of Lazdiche.
This isn't much, but it'll have to do. Dispatch them immediately.
General, don't you see what's happening? The drone, the convoy, half the Russian army are on high alert on the other side of the frontier. This whole situation could very well be a false flag operation. If you rush into this convoy with blazing guns, this would certainly give them a justification for a strong military response.
They wouldn't dare. They're only testing our resolve. So we'll put ourselves in their way, make a show of force, and watch them go crawl back under their rock.
And what will you do if they don't stop?
The city of Lazdiche is a vital crossroad to reinforce Lithuania. If they take control of it, we have no way to defend Vilnius in case of invasion. We cannot take the risk to let that happen.
Sir, Striker Company responded. They are already in sight of Lazdiche and are awaiting orders.
Thank you, Major. Let's go, Commander. We have a lot on our plate.
The convoy has been spotted a few miles down this highway, sir.
No time to lose then. This crossroad is the last position where we can stop them before they reach the city. Send your troops there immediately, Commander.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
The convoy is approaching.
Moving there
We're
now.
tracking its position with a drone.
Don't shoot unless
Hurry
fired
up!
upon.
Capture the crossroad before they reach it.
Remember, this is officially a humanitarian convoy, and unless proven otherwise, it must be considered as such. Act with extreme caution here, General.
Yeah, of course. Commander, make sure our troops are instructed to hold their fire and engage only if fired upon.
We are holding the crossroad, General. They are approaching rapidly. Maybe they didn't see us. Shall we fire a warning shot?
Negative! Hold your fire and stay in the middle of the road. Show them we're here and they'll back off.
They stopped.
It looks like they're hesitating.
I guess they weren't expecting us. Come on, now is the moment of truth. Either they go back or they try to pass in force.
Look, they're moving back.
Thank God we won't have a war on our hands today. Congratulations, General. I have to admit, I didn't think it would be that easy.
No, wait. They turned left. What are they doing?
Roger. We're on the move.
They're trying another approach to bypass us. Commander, redeploy your troops on these crossroads. Show them we're not here by accident. Don't forget to call reinforcements. We'll need all the help we can get to cover all these crossing points.
Moving out. Pedal to the metal. Striker ready for combat.
First crossroad secured.
Striker ready for action. Personal carrier here. Get out in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes!
Heavy weapons here.
They've stopped again.
Striker ready. Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Second crossroad secured, sir.
All trench monkeys!
Enemy soldiers have dismounted from the trucks and started moving in our direction. We got positive identification of weapons. I repeat, PID of weapons.
Hold your fire. This is a game of chicken. Whoever shoots first takes the blame.
And whoever gets shot first dies. Williams, drop a bomb on the road in front of them as a warning. We must show where our red line stands.
Our drone has been shot down.
Striker
It's clear they're not coming to shake hands. You're authorized to engage, Commander.
Armed vehicles are detaching from the bulk of the convoy. They're moving up in our direction. Prepare for an assault.
Establish defensive positions in the buildings near the crossroads on our flank, Commander. And make sure our troops are resupplied. If one of these positions is overwhelmed, fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there. I scrambled jets to provide fire support, but they won't be there before 30 minutes. Your orders are simple. Hold at all costs until they arrive.
Your men will never hold that long. Give me a minute. We have a pair of AC-130 gunships in the area. I will demand they be rerouted in your direction.
Standing by.
We? Who are you actually working with now, Miller?
Logistics ready.
Just use the planes and don't ask questions. They will be there in about 10 minutes.
Fingerprint that low. Striker reporting in. Already there.
Weapons team in combat. Send your orders.
Striker here.
Weapons team in combat. Requesting orders.
Striker under fire. Requesting orders.
If shooting doesn't work, shoot harder.
Transport engaged in combat. Mission is over. We return to base.
I love big guns.
Armored transport engaged in combat. Copy that. Looking for targets. Striker standing by. Mission's over. Heading back to FOB. Copy. Relocating. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Squad, move out! Heavy weapons team in combat! Check a leg!
Be advised, Commander. A second wave of vehicles has forced the border and is approaching on the highway.
Weapons team
They are
here.
accompanied by self-propelled howitzers this time.
Smoke grenades!
Static defenses will be hammered by their artillery, so use the
some heavy
mobility of their
firepower?
strikers to avoid their
Weapons team at
fire.
your command, sir. Recon team, send traffic. Over. Regroup and move up! Heavy weapons here. Need some heavy
Our
firepower.
flank is starting to crumble.
We have a
You can
building
abandon
secured.
ground to gain time, Commander, but make sure you keep control of the main crossroad.
Weapons team standing by.
Moving there now.
Rock up, we're moving!
Ken, Roger. We're rolling. Moving there now. Copy. Relocating. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Copy. Relocating. Roger. Moving out. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. We're on the move.
Scout team ready. Look alive! You like big guns too? Weapons team at your orders. Rock up, we're moving! Shut up and let's go!
Here. Beans, bullets, and band-aids. Heading back to Home 20.
On the double squad!
Moving out.
Heavy weapons ready. I love big guns.
Moving out.
A handful of
Already
Lithuanian units have arrived and will hold the outskirts of the town on our left. Fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there to receive the main Russian assault.
Their artillery fires volley after volley without repositioning. Sadly, our mortars lack the range to provide counter battery without exposing themselves.
Move the fuck up!
They're just asking to be beaten. Williams, contact the Lithuanian artillery battery that was training with the strikers. Those PCH-2000s will come in handy.
Orders, weapons team in combat.
At once,
Waiting
sir.
command. Come on, move in that building. Weapons team in combat, requesting orders. Find some cover. Get in that building. Move to this building. Heavy weapons team in combat.
Striker standing by. Need supplies?
Sir,
99,
the
mission
Lithuanian
accomplished.
artillery responded.
Mission's
One of their
offered,
platoons is
back to
already on its
depot.
way. You can call it as reinforcement, Commander.
The situation is getting dire here, Miller. When are those planes coming?
Almost there. Just hold on a few more minutes.
40 in.